Okay. Okay. So here's a question, and I've talked to people, and I said, "Well, I use Dana. I've always used Dana. I'm not going to change. I mean, I'm not allowed to change.
You are not allowed to change.
No, I'm not allowed to change. But I've talked to people, and they say, "Well, we don't use a travel agent. We book on a computer."
Mm-hmm.
And I look at them with my weird look. I mean, I don't know, because I'd be scared for starters. But can you go into that a bit deeper? Like every time I talk to somebody like that, they always tell me, it's much more advantageous to eliminate the middleman. And well, I don't want to do that because I'm terrified.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And unfortunately, there is that misconception out there that they think we're going to be way more expensive than what the internet is. And that's not the truth. It's not factual. We are generally the same price or lower. Or lower, depending on the product, depending on the company, depending on the resort or the cruise line or what have you. But the advantage of booking with a travel agency is you're going to get customer service. And if something goes wrong, either before the trip, during, or after, we are here. You know where to find us, and we are here to assist. I would say in the last 6 months, so since January the 1st,
Okay.
In the last 6 weeks, we have probably had at least 5 issues with people either missing their plane because of weather,
Yes.
missing their plane because crazy circumstances at the airport, being denied boarding because their child had a rash,
That's an interesting one. Yeah.
getting to a resort and the resort oversold, yada, yada. Getting to a resort. I had one yesterday, getting to the resort and the room was in complete disrepair and no air conditioning and it was 100 degrees. So if you book it on the internet, no one's helping you. No one, even if you try to call some of them, you're not going to get to speak to anybody. And that's going to be even more frustrating when you're already in a frustrating situation. So the great thing is...
Heartbreaking situation, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah, here we
This
are
is
on
people's
vacation.
vacations.
Here we are on vacation. Our
Yeah.
first one in
Yeah.
whatever amount of time.
But that's our job. We don't, when you come in and pick up your tickets, you're not out of our minds. You're still with us. And that's why, because we carry through before, during, and after, if there's any problems, any issues. And you know what, Bill? We're really good at it.
Well, I know. I've done this for 20 years with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've never... Yeah.
Because that's our job.
And there's been the odd issue. But, yeah, like I said, let's go back to... Bill, you can't go there. That's hurricane season. I mean... Mm-hmm. Yeah, like how many people are told that? I mean, you're definitely not told that online. I know that.
Yeah. And unfortunately, too, depending on the situation, situations at the airport anymore with airline personnel can get tough. And so days when flights are being canceled and delayed, it is really difficult to get answers from airline staff at the airport. So you're way better to call a travel agent and get us to be working on it from this end and actually get some solutions, because it's very, very difficult to deal directly with the airlines when they're having days like that, when hundreds and hundreds of flights are being canceled.
I know we have any issues. The person I know, well, she just calls Dana.
Yeah. And that's what we want everybody to do. And that's what all of us, and we're super lucky. We have amazing staff. We have amazing staff who care about the customer and want everything to be, every detail, T crossed, I dotted, no matter what product it is we're selling
Let's
you.
talk about the staff.
Yeah.
So San Antonio, Newfoundland, just to name one person here, Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
There's Jessica. She's there constantly.
Yeah.
And one of the other young ladies probably, be helping her, but there's 2 people there. They're always on guard. They're always looking out for any issues, helping people make sure they get their rooms and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're on the bus. You're getting on the right bus, but they're always there. They're always they're always front and center. They're always. You can see them all the time. They're great.
Our whole philosophy from the time that my dad opened the business was customer service. You are nothing without your customers, and you are nothing if you are not giving your customer beyond customer service. And so thankfully, that's why we've been able to be in business for 45 years. It's the repeat clientele like you. Thank you. It's the referrals. It's just constantly giving and caring about our customers and making sure that they are getting the most amazing vacation. Because there's nothing better when that client comes back and says, oh my God, you got to see these pictures. And they come back in and share their experiences with you after the trip. That's such a, it's amazing.
I know, that's got to be rewarding.
It's so rewarding.
Yeah,
it's so rewarding. And so we want that for everyone. But you know what? Unfortunately, with travel, there are so many things that can go wrong. Logistic nightmare, right? And things that are completely out of our control, out of the customer's control.
The first person they jump on, yeah.
And we have to, and that's our job, and we're happy to do it.
But I can understand a mechanical problem with an airplane, right? What can you do?
You name it. Yeah,
what can you do?
name it. Yeah.
We've landed at Pearson and can't get the doors open. They're frozen.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, there's so many logistics. So that's the thing. We're here to help all along the way, no matter what it is. And unfortunately, your laptop's not going to do that for you.